All right, new commercial property. The city did a terrible job, and now we've got 3 to 4 inches of solid ice in spots. This is the kind of condition that turns into slips, claims, and angry phone calls fast. So I'm going to walk you through the real process. Stay to the end to see how we got it all released into a big pile just like this. Now for the process. I'm loading and packing the spreader so it feeds consistently and doesn't waste material. I want a steady flow, clean coverage, and no messing around once I'm on site. Because in snow work, time is money. Every extra trip, every delay, every time you're standing there thinking instead of moving, that's profit leaking out. The goal is always the same. Load efficiently, apply efficiently, then finish the site efficiently. On the application, I'm aiming for consistent coverage, not dumping it in one spot and hoping for a miracle. Thick ice like this needs the right amount spread evenly so it can actually start breaking the bond. This particular site also has rough asphalt, cracks, bumps, little mounds, so the ice sticks to it harder. That makes it more work, and it makes the sequence matter. Here's what salt does on ice this thick. It starts melting down through the surface and creating holes. Then underneath, it creates an open space between the ice and the pavement. And that open space is the key. Once the bond is broken, that's when your tools work. If you start chopping too early, you're just burning time and beating yourself up for nothing. With ice this deep, you need dwell time. I put it down and give it about an hour, sometimes a little longer, and that's completely fine. Salt needs time to do the heavy lifting. On this job, as we worked through the property, some areas had salt down on it for around 2 hours, and by the time we got to the last sections, it was closer to 3. That extra time makes a huge difference in how clean you can break it up. Once it starts opening up underneath, then we go to work, hit it with a pick, crack it, and now it breaks up instead of fighting you. That's when it gets easier to move and you're actually clearing the hazard instead of just chipping at it. Just the process of breaking up and moving on this one was about 2.5 hours. Call it 3 hours maximum. And that's on a nasty 4-inch layer of ice. After it's broken up, we plow the excess buildup and clean the lanes properly. Then I finish with a light reapplication for safe measure. Nothing crazy, just enough to keep it from refreezing and to leave the property safe. So the big lessons here are simple. Salt prices are volatile. Write your contract so you can stay profitable when the supplier cost spikes. On thick ice, the sequence is apply, wait, break, move, and finish. And through the whole job, efficiency wins, because time is money, and the guys who move clean and smart are the guys who actually keep the margin.